So we've seen a big change around in the grass situation on most sheep farms around the country in recent weeks. We've seen a large increase in growth rate, and as a result now we see a surplus on these farms. This does present a challenge in terms of balancing that supply out and maintaining quality for subsequent rotations. But it does present us with an opportunity to remove some of that surplus as baled silage. Remember, at this stage of the season we like to target pre-grazing covers of 7 to 8 centimetres or 1,000 to 1,200 kilos dry matter. If you have 20 days grazing ahead late April, reducing that back to about 15 days grazing ahead in mid-May, that keeps us on track and balances out our grass supply. However, on many sheep farms, the current situation we see is grazing covers that are too high for sheep, something like 12, 13, 14 centimetres of grass, and overall supplies in excess of 30 days ahead. The challenge for them farms is, if they don't address that situation now, you're going to end up with lower quality swards in subsequent rotations. You're going to delay grazing out that paddock and not graze out effectively because the grass cover is too high, and other paddocks in the rotation will also get ahead. There's three main benefits to taking that sward out of silage now, once we have sufficient supply in the farm. Firstly, it puts our supply, overall grass supply, back in check. We get our days to head down to where it needs to be. Secondly, it ensures we're bringing in quality leafy regrowth in subsequent rotations at a time when lambs really need that quality grass to maintain lamb performance. And thirdly, just as importantly, it also gives us an opportunity to produce high quality, high DMD silage that we'll use in mid to late pregnancy. There is a bit of reluctance there in dropping paddocks for baled silage, particularly at what's perceived to be lower covers. Let's put this in context. Most chopped brown bales of silage will weigh between 180 and 200 kilos dry matter. So if a field has a yield of 2,200 kilos, that will produce or yield over 10 bales per hectare. So your typical 2 hectare paddock, you're producing over 20 bales. Where possible, a quick wilt for 24 hours will be beneficial. It's also important to remember to replace the P&K offtake with compound or slurry if it's available later in the season.